Hello good guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be guiding you what is the model, how to create a model, why we should use the model, how to register the model to the Django admin interface, how to make migration and how to migrate our model. So let's get started. So let us understand what is the model here. So actually Django model is a Python class that represents a database table where each model is a Python class that inherits from the model's module, where each instance variable of the class represents a field attributes in the table. These fields define the structure of the data that can be stored in the database table. Let me take you through the some graphical representation of the model to make you understand better. These lines of the class post defines a model. This is because the class post class inherits models.model module. So this post defines a model. Since this class have a different kind of instance variable called the title, content, date posted. Each instance variable is a different the model fields. We have it like a title is character field, content is a text field, and date posted of the blog post is date time field. So now here, as I mentioned before, that a Python class represents a database table. So here post is a class which defines a model which is a table name in the database. Here title is an instance of this class which represents attributes of the post table. So like a title, content is also another attributes of the post table, date posted is another attribute the attributes of the post table. Here ID I have not created here because when you create any model in the Python, sorry, in Django, ID will be auto created. So in this in this post class you will not see the ID instance variable. If you want to override, you can override it, but no use. So let's create a model. So let us open our previously created project. So you can see in the previous video I have explained you how to create an app in Django, which was a blog. So here I'm opening the blog app which I had created in the last video. I'm going to create a model of this blog. So you can see when you have created a blog app, there was a different modules was created under the blog folder. There was a models, there was admin. So we are on a migration. So in this video we are going to see migration, what is the use of the migration, what is the use of models.py, and what is the use of the admin.py of this blog app. To create a the Django model, we need to navigate to the app folder, which is a blog here. In the app, we are going to navigate to the models, which is another module of the app, blog app. So here we need to create a class because Django model is nothing but a Python class. So we are going to create a class called the post, is the name of the model. This post class must inherit the models module. So this model have a different class inside called the model. So if you once you inherit this class, this post class become a model. If you will not inherit this models.model class, this post class will no longer be a model. So fine. So after that, we are going to create a different instance variable under the post. Consider we have a post like a blog post. So we want to add some title of the blog post. We want to put some content of the blog post and which date the blog was posted. So I'm going to create a three different instance variable called the title. Title is the instance variable. I'm going to assign means this models dot character fields which has a max length equal to 100. Now this block title can have some content, so I'm going to create another instance variable called the content, and we are going to assign the different model fields, okay, called the text field because this is a large text, because content can be large, title can be short. So now this blog post can be posted on some specific date, so we can write a post date or dated something. We can say models dot, we can add the date time fields and we can say okay, we can say auto no add equal to true. So what is the use of this constraints? If you are adding any post, automatically system will add the current date and time to the post. Fine. So this was a, you can see we have created a class called the post. This class defines a model because this class inherits from the models.model class, and this post having the three different instance variable: title, content, and post dated. And this instance variable will be considered as a field's name, attributes of the class. Fine. So we have created a model. Fine. This class also can contain some one function called the string str, sorry, let me fix it here, str. This may return self dot might be a title. Okay, so I'm going to format this string function later on. For now I'm just keeping as it is, a simple. So this string function helps when you create an instance, when you call instance of the post. This string function returns user friendly and user understandable format string that you can understand. So since guys we have already created the model, so we need to now migrate this model to the system. So we are going to make a migration. So Python, to migrate we need to use the command called the python space manage.py space make migration. Make migrations. I'm going to make migrations. You can see migration for blog migrations 001 initial.py. So you can go and see this one. Okay, I'm talking about this line. So in the blog is here. In the blog migration is here. In the migration files we have a 0001 underscore initial.py. This file is very important for the Django project because this files maintains the different version of the migrations. Suppose you are making changes in the model in the later future, and you want to make a migrations. Before making migration, you need to make a migrations. So when you are making a migration, the Django project always check with this initial file which was created initially. Is there any changes are made than before? If it yes, they will show on this one. So that is the beauty of this one. So this 0001 will keep increasing based on the different migration you will make in the future. Fine guys, so once you can see there is a, so now we are going to make a migrate. So we can say make migration. After make a migration, we are going to migrate this. So migrate Python, you can see Python space manage.py space migrate. Once you migrate, you can see the migration is done. So after once you can see okay, applying this blah 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 blah. So when you migrate this one, there is a default, let me show you something before. So let me go to the settings of the project here, settings.py. In the settings.py, you can see you have a different kind of what we can say app here, installed app. So these are a default app tables has been created. This for support of these apps, the table has been created during the migrations. And even we have created another model for the blocks, which is a post, also has been created. If I'm not wrong, we can check it out here somewhere else. Initially blocks, see, so blocks is also apply here because blog is the one keeping this model post. This one is created, so we can go and see CLS. I'm running the server in order to open the admin panel of the Django framework, Django project. So I'm opening here. So now I go there and open this. Fine. So you can see here, it's coming error. So let me go. Don't worry about this error guys, because on the root URL I have not linked with any HTML render file, HTML template file. That's why it's coming opening. So you can see the admin panel has come. So I'm going to write some username and password. So admin, I'm passing some password like my admin. They are giving the username and password is wrong. This is because we need to we need to create a super user. So we are going to create a super user again. So we are going to write a, let me see, Python manage.py create super user. Okay, once you write this one, they are saying please leave blank to use HP is my computer name, so leave blank. So I'm not going to leave the blank, I'm writing admin. Enter email address. You can give any email address that you want to give it. So I'm giving any, better to give the existing email address. I'm giving just example at gmail.com, or I can say okay here. Then I password, make sure the password is not same as a user on something similar to the email address. So I can give anything and it should be more than 6 character it seems. So let me give you something. So I'm giving like something here. Okay, super is successfully created. So let me go there and check here. I'm writing admin and the password that I have created. So let me see what happens. Okay, guys, server is not running. So let me run the server. So I'm going to run the server. Server is running now. You can see here. Now let me go there and enter the username and password. So I'm considering I'm entered. So you can see here our admin panel is here. Aren't you wondering why our post is not appearing on this admin panel, admin interface? This is because we have forgotten to register our new model of the blocks to the admin. Actually, we have not forgotten. It is a part of learning. I wanted to demonstrate you. If you will not register your model to the admin model, your model will not appear on the admin interface. So that's why I have not registered at the beginning. So let me do that. So how to register this model? So we are going to register this post model to the admin. So that is why we have a admin.py for the blog. So blog is an app. We are going to the admin.py of the blog application. So we are going to register our model here. So how to do that? Write admin.site.register and we are going to register what? We are going to register this post. So this post under the models module. So we are going to better to here. We are going to from I'm going to access dot root directory model this models. I'm going to import post. You can import the post because inside the model you have a post. Import post. I'm registering to this. Save it. After saving, make sure your server has rerun. After going there, I'm going to refresh. You can see your post model is already here, which is belongs to the blog app. See here we have a post, so in this post interface, that is one of the beauty of this Django interface, that once you create a model, you can register that model to the admin interface. Now from here you can do the some CRUD or CRUD operations, like I can able to add the post. So let me add the post. So I'm going to add the post here. Title, you can see here something is coming, and I have set the date and all is a current time and date, so that's why it's coming. So let me do it here. Title, I can say title is Django model, simply content. Okay, Django model is nothing but Python class. Okay, simply examples. Each instance variable of Django Python class is represents of attribute of database table. Guys, so we are going to save it. Once we save it, you can see Django model title has come because this is the one we have written here. This is what we have written in the title, so that's why coming here. So that is the beauty of this. If you want to format this one, we can make a format. So let me use the format. I'm going to use the double quotation F formatting, and I want to say this is a title. I want to represent in the curly braces, put this curly braces comma, then I say might be content, then curly brace double colon, then curly self dot content, then we say put comma, then we can say post date. Okay, then we can do here self dot, as you, it depends on you how do you want to format it, guys. So I'm going to write a post dated and put in this that curly braces. Hope error is gone. Save it. Time is running here. Okay, fine. Let me go and refresh this. See, you can see You can see title Django model, content Django model is nothing but blah 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 blah, and date posted was this date and time. You can see, so for each, let me add another one. We can say, we can say Django ORM. I'm writing here Django ORM stands for object relational mapping, which help us not to write SQL statement in order to manipulate data table in Django. So whatever guys, don't Django statement. Let me correct the spelling and add it. You can see the next, then the next one also Django model. First, next one is Django RM, blah blah. So you can redesign as you want, because this is a use for, so return the string on the call of the this model instance. So here when we are creating a adding a post, we are calling the model instance, so that's why they are returning into that. Okay guys, so you can redesign as you want. This is used for the human readable format. So guys, we have seen what is the model, how to create a model, how to make a migration, how to migrate, how to create a super users, and we have also seen how to format the string function which returns the details of the post in user readable format. Thank you guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.